Cook like Ukrainians.
I'm 43 years old. Can't you believe? I can't. And for the whole of my life, I tend to be overweight. I had taken care of myself the whole my life, and now in this video I will share with you favorite Ukrainian ways to lose weight. Actually, my favorite ways.
Kefir. Let's move on the tool that helps me in my fasting days. Lose weight easily. Usually such headlines do not promise anything good. But for me personally, these methods turned out to be the easiest and most effective. Guys, important! Use this method if you are not lactose intolerant. If after the evening intake of Kefir or Cottage cheese you have swelling the next morning, then this is an occasion to do an analysis for lactase intolerance. I'll start with my favorite way. It helped me out more than once when I needed to lose a couple of kilograms quickly. Kefir is useful due to its multifaceted composition. It contains a lot of vitamins C, A, PP, D and B vitamins, B1, B2, B5, B6, B9 and even B12, and also choline and beta-carotene, plus a set minerals, phosphorus, potassium, copper, chromium, calcium, sulfur, sodium, and so on. Vitamins and minerals have a beneficial effect on the body, as you know. You can buy kefir in a supermarket, in a Polish or Ukrainian store, or make it yourself. Later in this video I give a recipe for this. If I need to refrain from eating in the evening, I use the glass of kefir method. Do not take low fat. You will not get fat from the fats in kefir. On the contrary, you will benefit your brain and metabolism. But it would be worth abstaining from carbohydrates after 3–4 p.m. So I take a glass of kefir and add a teaspoon of cinnamon for taste and natural sweetness. Cinnamon positively affects vascular health, lowers blood sugar levels and lowers cholesterol levels. If I want sweets, I use a non-harmful sweetener, without aspartame and cyclamate. Instead, I use sucrose-based sweeteners. Pregnant and lactating women can even use it. This glass will last you the whole evening. After that, you won't feel hungry if you don't take low-fat kefir, and will get very few calories. On fasting days, I replace dinner with this, and in the morning I see a pleasant figure on the scales, plus a decrease in volumes. I remind you that these are just my personal methods that help me personally. I don't force them on anyone. I'm just sharing my own experience with you. Cook like Ukrainians. If I need to hold out not only the evening but the whole day, I take not a glass but a whole bottle of kefir, 1 liter, and make myself a cocktail from what I have. I had the blueberries after making the cheesecake. By the way, have you already watched this video? I'll leave a link in the description or follow the prompt at the top of the screen. This time I also added mint and dried apricots. It's delicious and 1 liter is enough for the whole day. You won't feel hungry. Cook like Ukrainians. Subscribe and click the bell. More videos coming soon. Next, as promised, I will show you how to save money by buying kefir. In fact, you only have to buy it once, and then add 3 tablespoons of kefir to a glass of milk. After that, mix and put for a day at room temperature. For tomorrow, you will have delicious fresh kefir ready for the milk price. Isn't it good? the bacteria will take care of everything. By the way, mark and write to me later in the comments please about the positive effect that kefir had on your gastrointestinal tract. Cook like Ukrainians. Сир. The second way is cottage cheese, сир in Ukrainian. It may be even better than kefir. Check out the link in the comments or a tip at the top of the screen on making your own cottage cheese. Or buy it in Ukrainian or Polish store. Curd will save you a lot of time. It doesn't need to be cooked. Just put it on a plate and sprinkle it with whatever you have in your fridge. Cinnamon or berries or sauce or nuts. Usually 450 or 500 grams of 0% to 5% fat cottage cheese is enough for the whole fasting day. Wait for pleasant numbers on the scales. Cook like Ukrainians. Гречка. Buckwheat is our third way, and a fasting day on buckwheat is incredibly popular among Ukrainians. Buckwheat is incredibly useful, that's why. It is the leader among cereals in terms of protein content. That's why after eating buckwheat you feel fuller for much longer than, for example, after oatmeal or rice. It is cooked exactly like rice. 1 part of buckwheat is poured with 2 parts of water, add salt to taste, brought to a boil, reduce the heat, and wait for the water to evaporate. If you do not feel like eating empty buckwheat, you can add onions and fried mushrooms there. But if you want to lose weight, then fry them with a minimum amount of oil. By the way, buckwheat with fried mushrooms is a prevalent dish for the Christian Lent period, when you can't eat fish, meat, eggs, cheese, etc. And I love buckwheat with cheese. Adore! In my opinion, this is the best combination ever. But my son Platon loves buckwheat with milk. Satisfying and fast. I also cooked buckwheat with carrots, cheese and mushrooms all together the other day. It's very tasty. For a day, 1 to 2 glasses of buckwheat will be enough for you, I mean raw buckwheat. Try it. I wish you great results. It was Paulina from Ukraine. See you soon. Bye. Cook like Ukrainians. Subscribe and click the bell. More videos coming soon.